Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Game 2 of this year's NLCS starts right now. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Dahl. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, Eric Young Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Dahl is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Dahl, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder David Dahl.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Fielder Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis
into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game. Striding in,
Batting
Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Cespedes rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's safe. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Batting seventh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Now batting, Fletcher Purcell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fletcher Purcell
starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is there for it. He's got it one away. Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Third baseman, Yasmani Tomas.
And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Young coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting sixth.
So stepping in, Anthony goes. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Sandy Leon.
Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Anibal Sanchez.
Anibal
Textbook
Sanchez.
sack bunt situation here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jr.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Jason Kipnis trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. At the plate, Richie Del Carmen.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Chris Bassett. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one. Sanchez pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Moncada is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Eric Hosmer.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Scorched to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Travis Shaw is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Way out in front. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Runners on first with 1 down. On it's Taylor made to short. 6. Story brings it in. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is goes. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 66.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Flexner, first
Ready
out.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So striding forward now, Yasmani Tomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the air to straightaway right. Young is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. This one's down to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
The batter, number 6, center fielder
Billy Hamilton is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a fastball just. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners off for second. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Throw over to first. He'll try it again from first. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now he's on the move again for second. Hit to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And we'll see what
Jason Kipnis.
Now the double steal is on here. And a step off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Anthony Ghost comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Anthony Ghost.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Runner goes for second. Fouled back. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now at the plate, Richie Del Carmen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Richie Del Carmen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ghost is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping up. Now, Chris Bassett, 1 in. Mark Hanna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mark Hanna.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Wade LeBlanc.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Del Carmen comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Eric Reyes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eric Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Kipnis on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
First baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Fletcher Purcell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Young moves over, and that retires the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Andres Blanco is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here.
Number 1, Andres Blanco.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Runner breaks for third, but no throw as he'll just stare him back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Calling for it, Purcell looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the runner's breaking for third. Line to the right side. Manzanillo rounds the corner and is headed home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Ready now, Eric Reyes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. John Germano will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 31, John Germano.
Andres
Hitting for
Morales
Chicago,
will grab a
number
bat and
8,
hit for the pitcher here.
Andres Morales.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. And the pitch on 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a little tapper. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Mike Morin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
64.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony goes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Digging in. To try it again. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. He's set. Here it comes. Yoenis Cespedes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Fernando Manzanillo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, and he botches it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And this will be fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A look back at Hosmer. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Richie Del Carmen, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game.
Richie Del Carmen.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 hit to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Lonnie Chisenhall will come on to pinch hit here in a big.
Number 65, Lonnie Chisenhall. Now pitching for Chicago.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 1 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jim Johnson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Trevor May enters from the pen to
now pitching for the Reds.
into the box now. Harper Ham. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Purcell is there for it. 1 away. Standing in, Jim Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line hard deep into left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Hunter Strickland comes on looking for a save here in the
for Chicago. Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter
coming to the plate now, Fletcher Purcell. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Hosmer has it. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Outfielder David Dahl.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yasiel Puig comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Cespedes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in. Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it. Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fletcher Purcell would be next. This is line to left. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Del Carmen, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Junior.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a two-out double. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Fletcher Purcell.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And he takes a called strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. And the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now it's Mark Hanna.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Here's Yasmani Tomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Top foul wide at first.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in, Sandy Leon. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Jorge.
Into the windup
Soler.
and the pitch. Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in now, Richie Del Carmen, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now
digging in to try it again. David Dahl, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The center fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 strike now from Cole. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 44, Eric Young.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there. So striding in. Kendry's
The hitter, Kendry Morales.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch on its way. Eric Hosmer started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Ball's in pursuit. And the inning is over. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they're really messing with his mind right now.
He froze him on the fastball there. Trevor Story becomes the first out of the inning. Fletcher Purcell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Grounder. And that is off the first base bag. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yasmani Tomas.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. In is Jorge Soler.
Left fielder.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Young is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, number
and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
Late that time for a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hard hit ball to second. Del Carmen over to his left, and he's set down, one away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Del Carmen comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 3.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So stepping in, Richie Del Carmen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in once again, David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Fletcher Purcell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ball 2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Sandy Leon
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sharp ground ball to third. Tomas is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a liner, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder number 44.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Jr.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mark Canha.
Line to the right side. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? Gives money Tomas. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again.
And leading off for the White Sox, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 strike now from Cole. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Now
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
First baseman, Eric.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Ready for another shot now. Richie Del Carmen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Richie Del Carmen.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Last time through was a base hit. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-1. Puig off for second. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Purcell.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Mike Morin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out.
Number 64, Mike.
A 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 5 runs, 10 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. This is skied out toward right. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into very shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike one, 0-1. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, double play ball to second, 4. The tag, and he is out. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Ready once again, Mark Canha. He'll have the first crack at it here. As we start inning number 8.
Mark Canha.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Yasmani Tomas.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. In is Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. A.J. Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
A.J. Ramos.
Sandy Leon stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Center fielder
Billy Hamilton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Young.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. Did you see the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit back up the middle.
d'Arnaud.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Richie Del Carmen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly. So coming to the plate.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the
Here's
White
the
Sox.
first pitch to him.
Second baseman.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
This ball will be chopped foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Del Carmen is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with Kyle Crockett. Enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hanna onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. On the run is Dahl, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. Game 4 of the National League Championship Series is next.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Weakly hit towards first. He's got to hurry, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now is Yasiel Puig. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Young is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So now it's Mark Canha. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Young moves over, 2 gone. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Now batting, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through for a hit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
First baseman Eric
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dahl has a play. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Anthony goes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ready now, Richie Del Carmen.
Second baseman, Richie Del Carmen.
Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sandy Leon.
A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Eric Young Jr.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corner.
Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the move. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Young is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fletcher Purcell.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he has really thrown the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
This is in the air out to left field. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Mark Hanna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. In now, Jason Kipnis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, number 22.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales, a base hit in his first trip. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Eric Hosmer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Dahl. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Anthony Gose comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12, Anthony.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. 2-1. Here it is. Ball 3. Richie Del Carmen waits on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. In the air now out to left field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Richie Del Carmen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. One 0 count. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's your one. Cespedes.
Leading off for the White Sox. Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cespedes.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dahl racing back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begin to heat up down there. That's inside. 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Sandy Leon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Eric Young Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl sprinting after it, and they can't run it down.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Chris Sale.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 41.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yasiel Puig.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Cincinnati.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ready once again, Fletcher Purcell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Hamilton is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So now it's Mark Canha. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hosmer in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Anthony Gose. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Kevin Segrist answers the call to pitch. a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded. Jorge Soler will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly
took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan.
The shortstop, Yohan Moncada.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jason Kipnis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are two away now. Digging in to try it again. Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 3, Travis d'Arnaud.
Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Jumbo Diaz.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Richie DeCarmen. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball left side. Now a bluff over to first as he'll go to third instead. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Yasiel Puig.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. One run is scored. And a relay to the plate. 2 runs are in. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Fletcher Purcell. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cespedes on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Young racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate is Manny Tomas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back on it. He's got it. A great. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
ready with
52.
The first pitch. Here it comes. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. He is out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back at the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Richie Del Carmen. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it. Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Brandon Pena.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
That's some good hitting right there. Great
left field and deep. Cespedes going back, and it's gone. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Cespedes ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The batter.
So striding in, Fletcher Purcell. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Young is there to put it away and finally put it at the plate. Sandy Leon. He started out the evening over Manny Francisco. Comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Young Jr.
Sent on the ground out to second. Del Carmen is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit out towards second. Del Carmen has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like so now it's Mark Canha. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Jim Johnson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. A windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Heading out towards shallow right. Young is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's popped up out towards short right field. Del Carmen is there, one away.
The second
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Story is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Kevin Gossman. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.